Hi everyone and welcome to a Theme Park Worldwide News Update. Yesterday, Mondelez International, the owners of Cadbury, announced a brand new partnership with Merlin Entertainments. Now Merlin of course are a huge company that own various different theme parks and attractions throughout the world, and yes, this new deal would actually see Merlin taking over the operations and also the brand licenses of Cadbury World UK. In this video I'm going to go into all of the details from this very exciting announcement and talk about Cadbury World itself, what exactly the site is for those of you that don't know, and talk more about the future plans for the site, things that I would like to see there, and how this may change the Merlin Annual Pass moving forward as well. So yes, let's start off by talking about Cadbury World itself. It's located in Bournville, Birmingham, at the Cadbury factory itself, and me and Charlotte have been there quite a few times over the years. We've filmed vlogs here on Theme Park Worldwide, so check them out if you've not seen them, and that of course shows you everything that the attraction has to offer. But yeah, the site itself opened back in 1990 and it actually gets over 600,000 visitors a year, which is quite a lot, isn't it? Just over 500,000 that are actually going there to Bournville, Birmingham, to go and see the Cadbury factory and visit Cadbury World. Now, the attraction itself is joined onto the factory, and part of the experience does take you through part of the factory itself, but I'll come more onto that later on because there's been some changes over the past few years in regards to that. But yeah, along with that, it's kind of like a mini theme park in a way. They've got a dark ride there, Cadbury, and that takes you through various different scenes, which is really nice actually, a very well themed ride. And along with that, they've also got a 4D cinema that's located in a small outdoor area that they've got there, that's got like a play area. You get some great views of the Cadbury sign, and yeah, there's quite a bit of space for potential expansion there as well. And yeah, the 4D cinema is really good in there actually, with all the moving seats, the visuals, it's all a custom film, and yeah, it's a really well themed experience. Along with that, they've got walkthrough areas, you kind of go through them, and yeah, you learn about the history of the Cadbury brand, how they had their first shops kind of in Birmingham, the Bournville factory, and yeah, also about advertising throughout the years. They've got like the gorilla there from that famous Cadbury TV advert. There's a lot there. It's an attraction what you spend maybe 2 to 3 hours at, and yeah, it's somewhere that we've always enjoyed visiting. Now, onto the announcement itself, and yes, like I said at the start, Merlin Entertainments are going to be responsible for the day-to-day running of Cadbury World, the operations basically of the site. All of the employees there, of course, will then be Merlin employees, and yeah, any operational decisions they're also going to be in charge of. So that means things like opening hours, what attractions there is there. Along with that, they're also going to hold the brand usage rights for Cadbury World in the UK, which is quite a big deal actually for Merlin. I mean, at the Merlin Parks and Attractions, they already use the Cadbury brand for their chocolate supplier, so that's a good sign already. But yeah, with this announcement, this could mean some real exciting changes to Cadbury World itself, and that's what I'm going to talk about now. So obviously, I've mentioned how they've got a dark ride there, 4D cinema. They've already got these themed attractions, you know, and over the years, they've kind of took more away from the factory tour itself. And that's something we mentioned in our vlog. We last filmed there a few years ago now. Like I say, I'll link it down below in the video description. But yeah, like with Cadbury World, you used to go through more of the factory. They kind of took that away. So possibly, I would like to see Merlin maybe open up more of the factory for you to go around. I mean, obviously, they're going to have to work with Mondelez to kind of do that. But that's something I would really like to see. Or if not, take you through the real factory, maybe a bit of a fake factory, if you like, what it could show you more of the production process happening. It used to show you the real production process. If they couldn't do that anymore, it'd be nice to show you it. And I'm now going to reference another theme park, this time over in the USA, and that is Hershey Park. Of course, all based around Hershey's chocolate and the Hershey brand. I'm not expecting the Cadbury World site to turn into a full-blown theme park, not at all. It's a very residential area, Bournville, beautiful area actually around there. So there's a lot of, it's very well built up with the factory, and yeah, there's not loads of room for expansion. However, they have got the outdoor area. But what they have got at Hershey Park is a dark ride that takes you through kind of the production of Hershey chocolate. Maybe we could see something like that in the future here, or a redo of Cadbury maybe to modernise it and tell you more about the history of Cadbury and how chocolate is actually made at the factory in Bournville. That'd be quite nice to see. Along with that, with them having that outdoor space, we could maybe see them putting in a few flat rides, possibly another couple of indoor attractions, updating the walkthroughs, or they might not do anything initially. They might just leave it as it is and think, well, we're getting 600,000 visitors a year anyway. That's probably going to increase because of the Merlin Annual Pass, which I'll come on to in a moment. So yeah, they might just leave it the same. However, Merlin don't normally like to kind of sit tight and not do anything. They like to always innovate and move forward with things. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But with this, I think it's quite a positive move because Cadbury World hasn't really had much expansion for quite a few years now. Ever since Mondelez kind of took over the Cadbury brand. I know at the time it was a big thing, that getting taken over by a foreign brand, something that was always very British and patriotic. But yeah, you know, the money hasn't been spent on Cadbury World. So this could be a real nice opportunity for Merlin to do that and invest more. And of course that could increase the visitor numbers there as well. So yeah, just talk about the Merlin Annual Pass then. I mean, it looks likely that this could be added to the Merlin Annual Pass, which would be great. The current Merlin passes already include lots of different midway attractions and of course the theme parks themselves. I would say they're going to really classify this more as a midway attraction. That's kind of like your Sea Life centres, the dungeons, Bear Grylls, of course, that recently came onto the Merlin Pass. So yeah, you know, I could see this definitely getting added on there, which would be great. And I'm sure a lot more people would visit, meaning more expenditure there. And yeah, just people going there and visiting it really. That leads me on to the final thing I want to talk about really, and that's any other changes you might see. And that's, yeah, at the moment you actually get some free chocolate when you go. Now, do Merlin like giving stuff away for free? Not really. So they are a business at the end of the day. But then getting free chocolate, or I say free, included in the admission price, you know, is something that's part of the perk. So would they keep that? Or maybe they'll say, if you're an annual pass holder, you can only collect your free chocolate once every 12 months maybe. And then each time you go back, because people would, if it was on the Merlin Pass, you know, I tell you now, people would go a lot, you know, but you can't keep giving out the free chocolate. You'd have locals just going and getting the free chocolate all the time. I definitely wouldn't do that. But yeah, you know, it's certainly very exciting. Big announcement. Let me know your thoughts down below in the video comments. Are we going to be seeing massive roller coasters built like Hershey Park? Definitely not. However, you know, we can't rule out them putting in some more rides there. It's certainly something they could do. The outdoor space that they've got there, actually, let me put it up on Google Maps for you. Here you go. Have a look at this outdoor space just here. You can see the building there, the 4D cinema, the factory itself. They've got quite a bit of room there for expansion. So who knows? But this is an exciting partnership between Mondelez International and Merlin Entertainments, set to take effect from summer 2022. So yeah, if it was going to be included on the Merlin Pass, that'll probably be towards the summer. Than imminently once all the deal has been finalised. But there we go. Thanks for joining me for another news update here on Theme Park Worldwide. Got another news update coming for you tomorrow and another big change coming to the Merlin Park. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. And yeah, of course, as always, let me know in the video comments your thoughts on this. What would you like to see Merlin do at the site to improve it? What would you like to see them bring back? Yeah, I'd really be interested to hear your thoughts. That leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in tomorrow's video.